Good afternoon, Smithfield Raiders. These are today's announcements, and I've got two winners with me today. How are y'all?
Good.
Good. So I've got Braden, and I've got Jacob. Braden and Jacob play basketball for our 8th grade boys, and came home with a pretty big win. We didn't come home with a pretty big win. We won at home, and it was a pretty big win. Mm-hmm. So, but we'll get into the announcements on the game a little bit later. So here are today's announcements.
Congratulations to the Raider Band students for their performance at Ensemble Contest on Saturday. Smithfield had a district high and new school record, 318 First Division medals awarded. 7 ensembles were also acknowledged as outstanding performers. Ms. Morris and Mr. Schechter are proud of the band students. Way to go, Raider Band.
Are either one go on that?
No.
Very good. So congratulations, guys.
Student leadership will resume meetings on Wednesday, February 5th to discuss the spring semester. Meet in Ms. Otero's room at 8 a.m. on February 5th.
February 5th is a pretty big day because I need you all to listen up. There's a list outside of over in the science wing for possible NJHS members for this year. So if you're already in it, you're good to go, right? Mm-hmm. This is for anyone that is eligible for this year. So any 8th graders that aren't in it right now, or any 7th graders that would like to be in it, you need to look at that list to see if your name is on it. If your name is on it, that means you're eligible. So if you're interested in applying, you can get an application and reference forms from Mr. Kerstable. Those are due on Wednesday, February the 5th, which is in 2 days. Okay, so Mr. Kerstable has hard deadlines. Okay, if you try to turn it on the 6th, he's been known to have this big belly laugh. He's just a massive laugh that we can hear from all the way up here because they try to turn it in late. So
There will be an LV Club meeting today after school in Mr. Gage's room from 4 to 4:30. LV Club will be working on Valentine's stuff to take to Atria and Stone Creek next week. Great way to get service hours.
that's right. Can you read that?
There's a drama club meeting on Wednesday in the cafeteria from 4 to 6. Everyone at drama club will get a free preview of our winter plays Lear and Game of Tires. We will also take our drama club yearbook picture, so please wear your drama club shirt.
Very good. Also, Raider Theater productions of King Lear and the Game of Tyrus will be performing at 7 p.m. on Thursday and Friday. Student tickets are only $1, so I think they're like $15 or $20 for your parents. Not really. I think it might be a couple bucks. But go see that. It's always a great performance whenever Mrs. Harris puts on a production. So I know this was announced earlier, but I wanted to say congratulations to Coach Lawson, Mrs. Beal, and Mrs. Crawford. Those 3 were nominated for Teacher of the Year for this year. All great candidates, but it's not too difficult to come up with great candidates here at Smithfield. But it was announced last Friday at the performance that Mrs. Crawford was announced as Smithfield's Teacher of the Year this year. So congratulations to you, Mrs. Crawford, and really to Mrs. Beal and to Coach Lawson for being nominated. It's a pretty big deal to be nominated too, so that's pretty awesome. So other news, we had a big game last Thursday. So we've been pumping this thing up, trying to get a big crowd, and I believe we were in overflow on the B game. People were sitting on the floor. It was great. I mean, we had popcorn, we had drinks, everybody got in for free, and that's not why we sold the thing out, because that would have happened regardless. Okay. But we wanted to make sure everybody had an opportunity to see you guys win, and so y'all did not disappoint. Jacob, what was the score on the B game?
I think 40 to 15.
40 to 15, and you had some points in that game?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard you had the first 8 or 10 points. Mm-hmm. Then you slowed down a little bit. You put your foot off the throttle, and the B team came away with the victory, and the A team did it.
Yeah, we did.
We did. So Braden, talk about that game.
It was intense. The crowd at the final 2 minutes was getting up, and everyone was stomping. And we pulled away with the win, 48-46.
That's right. It was probably one of the best games I've ever seen, to be honest with you. We led by right around 10 the first 3 quarters. The fourth quarter, they came on strong. We knew they would, and we lost to them last year, so that they were looking for that victory again. And it really came down to the final shot. And the guy shot a 3. He missed it, got fouled, and then missed his first 2, and then came away with a 48-46 victory. How many points did you have?
16 or 18, something like that.
Yeah. Was it 16 or 18 3-pointers, or just 16 or 18 points total?
16 or 18 points.
Okay. So some of those were 3-pointers?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So congratulations to all the boys basketball teams, both of them, for the victory, and then our 8th grade girls won as well. So I think our girls are riding right along, and so are you guys. And we've got the district tournament coming up. I think in a couple of weeks. Y'all have a tournament this weekend?
Yes.
Very good. So I want to say good luck to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Shannon and I were talking last week, and it was actually, we were talking the day of the game, and Mr. Shannon said, of course, I'm not going to be able to put it as eloquently as he did, or as well as he did, because he puts his words in there really well. But paraphrasing, he said something about, he just feels like, we're as a school, we're trudging along, we're doing a great job, but we may not be enjoying the ride like we should. And so I just want to encourage all you guys to enjoy the process, enjoy the ride. Sometimes there's a lot of stress that comes with going to school, especially when you're on teams. You got your homework and you got your other life outside of school and athletics. And it's very, very easy to get kind of bogged down or feel like that there's just too much pressure. And I can't be more impressed with you guys than what I was on Thursday, when you had all that pressure with all those people in the stands, and the way that y'all came out with that victory. And that victory, it was sweet, but it was just one game, right? So, what you don't want to do is you don't want to go through life or a season and not enjoy the process, whether you're winning or losing, because you can be winning and have it be undefeated and be miserable. And so I want to encourage you guys, whether you're in sports or just doing school, and just encourage you to enjoy the process, enjoy the things that are outside of these walls here at school with your family. And when you pick up a victory, great. Enjoy that. When you taste defeat a little bit, don't get your head down in the sand and get defeated or frustrated. Because life is a big game, and so just enjoy the ride. That's all I can say. So, y'all have anything else?
No.
All right. Again, good job to y'all and to all of our athletes, and you guys have a good week.